The Nintendo Entertainment System was one of the first home consoles that was really able to bring home the arcade experience. Sure, there were other arcade ports on other home consoles before that, but man, they just weren't as good. These games are all before my time. I wanted to do a video of 5 classic arcade games that were ported to the NES. Q*bert is everyone's favorite potty mouth. You take control of the little orange monster and try to turn all the cubes to a certain color. You have to avoid the enemies that try and impede your path. Like a lot of arcade games from this era, one hit and you're done. Don't fall off the edges either. If you need to escape, you may be able to jump on a floating platform just outside the play area to avoid an enemy. After you change the color of every platform, you win the round. After several rounds, you move to the next level where new challenges await. I've only been able to get to the second level, but I haven't practiced too much. This is the first time I've played this on the NES in years. The fact that you were given a few continues to resume where you last received a game over is nice, but those continues do run out. All in all, Q*bert is a fun little game and definitely a classic everyone should try out. Burgertime is a game where Peter Pepper makes giant burgers. Or a very tiny Peter Pepper makes regular-sized burgers. I have no idea. Run over the ingredients to stack them up on top of each other and avoid the evil hot dogs, eggs, and other baddies. If you find yourself in a pickle, spray some pepper on the following food to stun them for a few seconds. If you complete a run across a burger ingredient while an enemy is standing on it, it'll fall a few extra levels and give you a bonus. I used to play this game a lot growing up, but my skills have worn off. I still pop it in on occasion to listen to that sweet burger-making tune. If you want to watch someone with some real fast food skills, go check out Benevolent Dick and his bud Jason play a pepperless challenge. Donkey Kong. Big ape, big city, big problems. Mario has to save his girlfriend Pauline from his pet ape, who he's been abusing, according to so many YouTube theory videos online. Jump over barrels, avoid silly scissors, don't ask, and run away from these fiery peeps while trying to reach the damsel in distress. This is a pretty good port of the arcade version, but it's missing a level. It also seems a lot easier than the arcade version to me for some reason. I'm a cheater because I used the same cart for 2 entries. Donkey Kong Jr. wants to save his dad from evil Mario. Climb from vine to vine to get to the top where Donkey Kong is held captive. You can knock fruit down and smack enemies in the head if you time it just right. This game had it out for me. As a kid, I could save DK by unlocking his cage multiple times in a row, but this time, I just couldn't platform for the life of me. I can't lie though, I still love this Donkey Kong Classics cart. I just wish Nintendo would have given us Donkey Kong 3 along with the first 2 games. This is, hands down, my favorite classic arcade game. The NES version is very faithful to the original, and it plays great. You control a fighter ship and try to kill the incoming bug aliens. If you're captured by the Galaga, you'll have a chance to reclaim your fighter and shoot with the power of 2. I have a lot of good memories of this game. My dad used to rent this one a lot, and I'd watch him rack up the points. Then I'd try to emulate him. I was never quite as good though. The great thing about Galaga is that it's pretty easy to find an arcade cabinet, usually shared with Miss Pac-Man. When I worked in a movie theater in high school, I'd play the theater's arcade cabinet a ton during breaks, and I got pretty good. Then I stopped playing for years and, yeah. Still a great game, and the NES port is very close to the real thing, but man, I got some practicing to do. That's all I got, guys. Appreciate you watching. Later. And it looked just like it did on the butt.